All right. Hey, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. How's it going?
Great. Jane, I hear you have some, you found a fun data set for us to play with today.
Yes. Have you guys heard of a little TV show called Friends?
Of course.
Of course, yeah.
Okay. I found a cool data set. I think there's some good things we can work with. It's pretty easy. I know you guys haven't seen it yet, so it's digestible. And I think we can get some cool graphs, some cool apps going with this.
All right.
Perfect.
We'll share your screen.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm on the data load editor page. Didn't want to spoil the surprise, but let's come in and go to data manager so you guys can see kind of what there is. So you've got the date which the episode aired, the episode. So you got season, episode, you got the title, and then directed by, written by, the duration. Then you've got like a little summary, and then the rating and viewers,
Great.
and then production code, which I think is.
What does rating per share mean?
I don't actually know. That's a good question. I got this on Kaggle.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do you want to talk about Kaggle for a minute? Because we found some interesting things on there before.
Yeah, Kaggle's a really cool website that has data that you can download. It is, I think, open source is what you'd call it. Anyone can upload their own data, and you can download other people's data. Yeah, you get a lot of cool things in there.
Very cool. Okay. I think we're good. So have you loaded this already? We're starting from scratch. There's nothing in it yet.
Yeah, there's nothing in it. I just load the data in, and then that's all that's in there.
All right.
Right and fresh.
Let's do it. Try to think. What will we see?
So I'm thinking, let's go to the sheet. You can just start building. I like to start off with maybe a table so we can just see what we're working with. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
And I'll use a normal table. Yeah. Okay. Fields. We'll throw episode. We can throw directed by. Maybe the dates. Rating per share. Rating per share it's the percentage of a whole, but it's an important difference from a rating point. It allows the show's rating, while a show's rating is the percentage of all possible TV household viewers. It's a share of the percentage of household or viewers actually watching TV. Oh, so it's like how many people are actually watching the TV. I don't know how they
Can
would
they rate it? There's like this Nielsen ratings, I think. And they, at least Comcast, I know, used Qlik, and probably still does, where they like analyze everything on your remote control.
Mm-hmm.
So every single button that you press, what show you're watching, but like how many times you hit the back button, forward button, the guide, and analyzed all those clicks on everybody's remotes to get some really rich data.
Mm-hmm.
I never got to see what it actually looked like, but I had heard that they had used it. And then that Nielsen ratings one, it's like, I don't actually know if they just like randomly call people. Never had that, but shows get rated by somebody.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know how they would get that information. But
I did notice a thing though, as you were adding those individual data elements to the Vizlib table.
Mm-hmm.
There's that little like magic wizard icon in the table.
Yes.
This is what I use. I just go through. Yeah, you don't have any dimensions or measures built yet, but you can just grab everything all at once.
Oh,
and add
that's
it all in.
so smart.
I think you have to hit the table, like the drop down first, and pick friends info. Then you can hit everything in it. They're already in there, but then you'd have everything in the table in like 3 or 4 clicks. Boom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's great. Do you guys have, just looking at this right off the bat, any ideas? I've got one.
Go for it. I'm thinking of like episodes that I remember seeing that you had some hilarious element to it, and wondering like what the rating of that one was, or what year and date. 94, 95. I don't know if I watched it live that early when I was growing up, but it's on reruns on everything, right? So I'll probably never watch anything in order here.
I'm thinking it'd be cool to see maybe the directed by and seeing who has on average like the highest rate or the highest ratings. And then maybe we can do a ridgeline plot and see how the ratings are by season.
Yeah, by season, by year, by director, written by.
Yeah.
Did it get better or did it get worse, or is there some kind of pattern?
It looks like the episode, it's the season number first. So we could actually cut off at the second number and do by season.
Okay, that's a good idea. Yeah, we're going to have to do maybe some data modeling or some scripting in order to show what is season 1 and what is season 2. But yeah. Okay, we can get started. I'm thinking a simple bar chart really quickly. Let's just see how all the directors are doing.
Right. And if that rating actually is a valid number, because it has with the division sign or whatever, the slash in there, I'm kind of wondering if it will recognize it.
Directed by dimension. I think for the measure, we'll have the rating per share, but then maybe we'll need to do something with this.
Yep. Doesn't look like it likes whatever's in that field. It's like it's not a number.
Yeah, it's not. So we need to do some math in here. Because
what if there's a couple of different ways. You can do it in this mode, or if we go back to the data manager, I've started to play around with that more, where you can split the columns, and we could also fix the season thing that Cody mentioned right at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're here, and I think you have to hit the pencil icon down at the bottom because you're looking at this table. That one should be easy, yeah. So grab episode and then split it.
Yeah.
And now we have, it might default in a name, but we can rename it after.
Yeah, I think you just double click those headers up top there.
I wonder why that's not working.
The key's not in there.
It's not. Okay.
Oh, there we go.
Maybe we'll call this one season. And we'll call this. There's already an episode.
Yeah, I don't think it lets you use the same name, but
I think just episode 2 is good. We'll know. We'll know what this.
Yeah, we can rename it in the visualizations, right? And that one, yeah, maybe we just split that as well by that. It's always there, and pick that. Just the. Is that looking right? So 14. It got rid of the period. Can we get rid of that somehow? Oh, hit the X button at the top first. It kind of clears all of it. Clear that one. If you do it first.
There we go. So if I click X.
Click the X again. There you go. Now you can select just the division sign.
Cool.
This instance, I think, is what it means, like that character. There we go. So we have the rating and then just the share.
Cool. Okay. So then what we can do, coming back into here, we'll go in.
Oh, it's not there yet? Because I think if you clicked out of it too quick, you didn't reload it.
Oh no.
Oh, hit the edit button, just see if the settings are still there. I think it's fine. It didn't. Go back to your edit, see that it did split those things out. Okay, they are there.
Yep.
Okay.
They don't have a name yet. You can rename your rating and your share, which should be unique, right? Just rating and just share.
Yeah.
That's way easier to work with. Oh, we have a visitor. What are we making today? I missed it. Yeah, we're kind of running in secret stealth mode, Josh. Glad you. How did you find out? Let us know in the comments. We're new to this, right?
Yeah, we are new to this.
Where did it send this out and alert people? Yeah, and if
And then
email. Ooh, yeah, he's saying everybody that followed you, Jane, got the email. So
interesting. We've got how many views? We've got no way, 130 views.
That's just total reviews. There's actually 4 people on right now, it says.
Oh, that's cool. Right now there's a dash in front of viewers. I don't think, from what I'm seeing, it doesn't.
Okay, so you got your new one. Now we can edit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Forget that share thing. That was very confusing. However, it's calculated. Oh, you're gonna still use it though. Okay.
Yeah, I thought it would. I think
it like weights it better.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, interesting. Who's the first guy? Tommy Shalami.
Tommy Shalami.
Tommy.
Sorry, I hope he's not watching. It's a great name though.
There's some funny names in here. I don't know if they're if it's actually their name.
Isn't one of the David Schwimmer, so one of the actors, the guy that plays Ross. It's been a while since I've watched Friends. He's one of the directors. He's in purple. Like number 4. Yeah, if you click on him, when did he start writing or directing it, right? That's what we're looking at. 1999 and 2000.
So like the newer stuff. Oh, and it's still rated really highly. It's interesting. I wonder what about maybe Kevin S. Bright. Oh, he's only got one.
And he got one episode. And got him. Oh, it was a pair. It looks like there are 2 people in there. But still, that's the overall worst episode then? Is that what that means?
No, I think that's just, this is the average. So on average, he got the worst views.
Oh.
But no, we
don't have, if we added in, oh, maybe you can sort by that and it'll still be at the bottom. Oh, we have a number of viewers as well. Okay.
The one where Chandler doesn't like the dog. That one got. At least one was like, oh.
It was right before a Thanksgiving, it looks like, and nobody liked it. Maybe it was on Thanksgiving and people were like, this is terrible.
No one watched it.
Where's the one, though, that, because I thought that the Thanksgiving one where they wear like that gigantic turkey.
Oh, yeah.
And Monica walks around in it. Those are my 2 episodes I remember. It's like, there's no turkey related. We just search for it, right? I imagine it would be in summary, because it sounds like it's a quick synopsis of stuff.
Yeah, turkey. I think if we just search turkey.
How many turkeys were involved in Friends? How is there not?
Thanksgiving.
It's the highest rated Thanksgiving one. Maybe not. I'm going to go look that up real quick and see if I can figure out what episode that is. Friends Turkey Head.
Do you guys remember that episode? I quote this a lot when Rachel made trifle, and it was horrible because the pages got stuck together. And Joey was like, peas good, like custard good, and he was having fun eating it.
I don't think so.
Anyone remember that? I quote that a lot because I feel like that's like me. I'm like, yeah, I'll eat it. Trifle, good.
After this past year of like binging all kinds of things, Netflix, Hulu, whatever like came with our cell phone plan, and HBO or something like that, everything has blurred together. And I have no idea what we're watching anymore because we never watch them in order or like just one series.
Uh-huh.
So like Game of Thrones mixes in with like these different things. And you're like, no, that definitely is not what happened. So I just can't keep it straight. The one with all the Thanksgivings was November 19th, 1998, season 5, episode 8.
Oh, cool. Okay. That's by Thomas S. Bright. He's not rated very high. I mean, Kevin S. Bright.
Kevin S. Bright. What if it's the director is one thing, but is the writer listed there too? Did we?
Yeah, we've got the writers in here.
Written by, yeah.
Maybe written by is more like.
It's more telling.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to copy this. Then we'll change to.
Oh, Josh also found it. Season 5, episode 8. Patty Lynn.
Oh, it's the dogs one. She only wrote one.
I feel like they had to call in a favor or something like that. Mine was like, I go back, like I do remember Lost really well.
Yeah.
I was like traveling and I went to Hawaii for a little bit too. So I was like, oh, I'm going to go find where they filmed this. Never really could because it was all hidden. But I remember it being like, oh, it's steady growth of a fun show, kind of crazy. And then went like uber crazy. And then the writing dropped off and people got fired and there was a new director. And you're like, this is a very different show now. It seems like Friends didn't really have that issue.
Yeah, I like that. I like shows where you can watch it at any time and you don't know which season it is because it's still all kind of the same. Like Game of Thrones, I don't feel that way. I feel like towards the end it got a little bit chaotic.
Cody, what's your TV thing of choice? Guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure? I don't know about guilty pleasure. Like you said, it all runs together. But now we're watching The Rookie on ABC. It's like The Rookie. It's like the 3rd or 4th season in. It's really good, actually. We did How to Get Away with Murder. That was really good. We binged that one pretty quick.
Yeah.
Those are some intense episodes. Those are pretty quick moving. If you're looking away or down at your phone for more than 10 seconds, you missed, like a half hour worth of stuff.
Josh says, "Do you mean the ending of Game of Thrones is terrible because it was?" No spoilers. I still haven't watched it, so.
Oh, it's really good. It's best ending ever.
Don't send anything in.
You're just watching it now?
No, this is the thing. I'll get to a point where somebody's like, "Have you seen it?" And then I feel like, "Oh, I'm so far behind now," and I'm sure somebody spoiled it for me along the way, and it doesn't matter. And then I'll get to that episode and be like, "Oh, yeah, they kill everybody in this one or whatever," and I'll be like, "See, I didn't even need to spend the time watching it or reading it. Like, I'm so far past that type of thing." So I just kind of gave up. And then I watched some out of order and really upset my partner. She didn't like that. She's like, "You can't do that. We got to start from the beginning." I'm like, "You really want to watch this from the beginning? The hours of your life. It's so good." No way.
It was fun because of all the hype. Like, it was fun
Yeah.
talking to people about the theories. But then once that's over, then I feel like it's not fun anymore because there's no more hype. You can just look up what happens.
Wait, I know I did watch the ending. Yeah, I think I didn't watch the full season, but I did watch the ending, and I won't spoil it. I remember now. We also watched How to Train Your Dragon recently because we had something with Jack. I get them mixed together, and I was like, "Oh, it was very different."
Yeah, and then like Toothless came in and then just murdered everyone.
Yeah,
weird episode. Do we have the Ridgeline plot? Is that too new?
No, it's in there.
Yeah.
Am I not spelling Ridgeline right?
Did we not add it to the demo server? I can see if I can fix that real quick. Quite possibly, but I thought we had added it. It's in the library. Let's see. I hope my license is good enough for it.
So while you're on that, Cody,
Yes.
how do you feel? Bar charts. What else should we add? We've got dates.
Let's see what we got. So we have date, episode. We have ratings. We have enough. I was gonna say rating by season or episode, but we have enough bar chart ratings.
I thought a Ridgeline plot would be cool, so then we can see the changes every season.
Yeah.
If we don't have that, maybe a line. We'll hold off on that.
Bingo! It should be there now.
That was speedy.
Now I worry that Liran's doing something, although it's very late, that he took it out and is putting in a new one, and then like we're gonna conflict on stuff. So I don't think he's watching. If he is, he'll know we messed something up.
Uh-oh.
No, it should be good.
Okay. We can do dates. Week? Yeah, because it's a weekly thing.
Yes.
And then the other dimension would be episode.
Or no, season, right? To see for each date or season. I'm curious on how this will come across.
And then maybe just viewers.
Yeah, let's do viewers. We haven't done that yet.
US viewers. We'll do some.
Whoa.
Interesting.
I noticed that in the viewers data, it also said it has a word like millions, and it's not just a number. I wonder if it's that same thing. 12.
Oh, yeah.
I might have issues with that. So I was thinking maybe just stick with your rating thing
Yeah.
We know that one is good.
So maybe since I'm reusing this, we'll make a master item. Teach people how to make master items. Average rating divided by, what is it? Rating by share.
Yeah.
And I do have cool. Okay. Drag that in.
There we go. It looks something's going on. Ooh.
Okay.
Jane, can you make that full screen?
Yes. Let me just copy this to another page. I'll make a new sheet. Yeah, I bet this is smaller.
Look at that. That's worth a theme song. Okay, I legally can't do more than that many seconds. Otherwise, we'll get in trouble with ABC or something.
We can let's change this up a bit.
Ooh, suggestion from the audience. Switch the dimensions may be better. Make the seasons as the y-axis. Oh, okay, yeah. I caught that a little late. That looks good.
Oh, yeah.
Sorting. So it's from bottom to top, but there's something with, there's a special.
Descending. Cool. I don't like how it's weak. I wonder if we could do so you could see oh, but the dates wouldn't work because.
Could you do episode number? Because there's always a 1, there's always a 2.
Oh.
You're so great. That's so great.
New guy.
Episode.
Oh.
Oh, they had to name their episodes weirdly.
But we did episode 2, so it should just be.
But there's some that the date is this isn't. I run into this with Kaggle a lot. Like the data is oftentimes hand collected or scraped from something, and you have to do a lot of cleansing. So, not surprising. The week didn't look too bad, I feel like, but they all look relatively similar. Nothing's jumping off.
What did I?
You had a week number or just week? Week relative.
Does anyone remember what I put?
I thought it was just week.
I thought it was just week 2. I don't know why it looks like this now.
Well, what's the sorting on?
So it's sorted by season. Oh, okay, maybe.
That's looking better.
Okay. Yeah, I like this better too.
So how do we make this? It's like there's peaks and troughs in each one. And maybe if it would look, the way I use the ridge line was very similar to this. But what if you pick just a couple of seasons, like season 1 and 2? How do they compare, type of thing? And then apply it and see. Can we tell what's going on there? Like there's a dip in season 2.
Well, in season 1, they did well. Maybe we can also see with season 1 versus the last season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, relatively good.
So again, the other thing too is we're looking at ratings, and they're already such a ratio of small number, so the differences might not be that huge.
Yeah, maybe there's a way we can change it. think appearance.
Like if viewers was the right values, that would have been, I think,
right.
better. Because we
Just
probably
let
get
it
some more peaks and valleys.
grow. Is it always in? Maybe that's another one. Dip back into like the data manager, and is it if it's always millions, we just split it on that part of it, and you just get a number that really means number of viewers in millions, if we're lucky.
Oh, it does look like that. Yes. Cool. Okay.
All right.
So let's split it and then do that. So we don't want this. Put everything behind here.
Do the
Sentinel.
I would say move your left cursor up close to the M, because if there's 2 digits, it might take off the second. Yeah, try that.
Yeah, position is like the number of characters, but this instance removes all of those characters. That's what I found. So you actually want to split it on... that might work. Looks like it did it.
Okay, US viewers.
Yeah, there you go.
Load this data. Wow. Data load for data manager is really useful.
You don't know how good you have it, Jane. We have to like back when it was Qlik View, and you had to use Qlik itself to clean the data and then reload it back in, and we have multiple apps and different things. And here to have that interface right there is pretty nice.
Oh, that looks so much better.
Oh yeah.
Now you can actually tell what's happening.
Okay, we don't need that one anymore.
Yeah, let's make this kind of pretty. So you've got this. We can change the colors up a bit. Do you guys like how it's blocked, or do you think just having a line would be better?
Try the line, see what it looks like.
Yeah, what are the options here? I haven't explored this one that much. I think it's the newest visualization we have, right? Or did we release anything else this week?
No, I think it is the newest. Wow, that looks cool. I like natural the best. It's fun.
It's weird that it goes back the first wave on season 10. And that seems to be like, what week of the year is that? I'm not a TV guy, but is that like when they talk about like sweeps, when like every show is just trying to get as many viewers as possible, like summer break or something?
Yeah, I think, are there like schedules that shows have, like they always start on this month and they always end this month?
That's true too. Yeah.
But it's interesting that season 1, 2, and 3 had their peaks like early in the year, and then when you get towards the end, they just started jamming in the best stuff into like week 19. That's what it's showing you here. And here's what I like is people are like, well, what is this chart? What would you have used instead? Can you on the left side just build the same thing as a line chart?
Yeah.
Like I call it like the spaghetti plot.
Oh.
Yeah. Now tell me what's going on there.
That's right? Clear as day right there.
Yeah. So I didn't even know we needed the ridgeline plot until Liren showed us. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I've seen lots of dashboards with line charts like that. And people go, oh, there's like a spike some there. Which one? Oh, you have to hover over it to see.
Yeah, that is confusing. This one's better. I wish we could. I haven't done too much with this. Is there a way to like stack them more? Font color. Maybe let's change the color.
I'm not sure what the other options are. I know it's brand new, so they had some things in the works. This is where we get to maybe help out. Really? Yeah, feel free to ask questions.
Jane, can you do color by measure? Like if there was like a certain threshold of viewers that we want to know.
Yeah, maybe if they broke like
10 million or whatever it is. I think I saw a bunch of like 20 to 25 millions in there.
This almost looks like it's grabbing the entire, what do we call it? A singular ridgeline and coloring it by the measure. So we can see the most intense. Yeah. Oh, questions come in. So you just converted the ridgeline to a line chart. Why does it still say ridgeline in the about? Good eye.
that is such a good eye.
It's a conversion thing from Qlik, I think.
Wow. That is...
Yeah, did you even? I didn't notice that at all.
Yeah, I missed that.
Oh, it's still saying that. That's interesting.
You get QA points.
Yeah.
L Smith button 084. We'll send that to support.
That's cool. I will add that somewhere. Can someone take a screenshot of this?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I liked colors better. Coloring by dimension better.
I think for an instance like this, I think it works better by dimension.
Yeah, let's do that. Ooh, I like this.
Vizlib Classic.
Okay. Let's try to maybe like make something cool. Do you guys prefer this one, the directed by, or the written by?
I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
It seems like there's more writers. The range of it seems a bit broader. I don't know how else we would see that. I was almost thinking, because we did find now that we have viewers and the ratings, it's like, if we have more viewers of the show, does that mean the ratings are higher? So like, to me, that's like a scatter plot, right? It's two different measures with the episode as the dot, maybe. Then we can swap out and see directors or writers as each of the dots. So that's probably one of my favorite visualizations, is just the scatter.
Yeah. I feel like it's controversial because sometimes it's hard to read.
Wait until you see we were experimenting with the virtual reality headsets. And so somebody has like this way to connect to Qlik with that, and you can have a 3-dimensional scatter plot. And then they added more dimensions on it. So as you like move around, you can see where they're stacked. And then the dots can even shake in different intensities to show you yet another measure. And they kept adding things like these ones are glossy versus metal looking. And they added like, it was something like 12 plus different measures that you could see. Each dot was a little bit different. And it's like, okay, when I saw a screenshot of it and like a video, didn't make much sense. But when you're actually in it and looking at it, you can really see the differences of everything. And so like 2 measures is not bad. We can do 3, right? With the size of things, the size of the dots.
Then it gets really what we could do is if we could just put in a picture of everyone's face. Could you imagine like every director's face on this? So I guess
you could. I don't know where we find them all.
probably IMDb, but
oh yeah,
we can do that on a later time. I was thinking maybe at tiles if we want to quickly make this cool, something to display like the name of the episode and then a description.
Oh, you can fit a lot in there. Yeah.
Oops. How bad was it? Is this looks different?
It just got updated actually. So I think we're on a newer version. That was one of the things that updated this week, I think, was tiles.
Okay, so the dimension, we'll call it episode.
Yeah, it has a
measure
fully unique one.
Only. Oh.
Yeah.
And then description. Was it called description?
Doesn't look like it. Summary? I'm not sure. I forget the names of the fields.
Yeah.
Move these around.
It's a text, and then let's change it to. Want it to wrap.
Line truncating mode. That like fits whatever size the tile is, and we'll wrap it. And Cody, you just used this on an app, right? So you had, it was like a leaderboard?
It was a leaderboard, yeah. So it was a leaderboard by different games. So you could select a game, and then based on what game, it showed, I believe, the position, the name of the person, and then their score.
Oh, right. So we need some type of measure, right? Is that, should we put the rating /share? Oh, you have your
master rating.
Look at you, planning for the future.
Okay, and then let's maybe put a border around something like this.
Yeah.
Background. Maybe something cool. It's like a Friends. Friends is like red, green. It's like red, yellow, and blue.
Oh, that is bright on my monitor.
No, we'll go with white. I think white.
That's readable. That's readable. Yeah.
Objects.
No. Okay.
Color.
So there's like a divider.
Oh, I think I wanted a border. I want the whole thing.
Right. And you have to like turn it on, yeah.
I mean, we could make this look. We could spend hours just alone.
Yeah, you can make it look like anything you want.
But here's just a little sneak peek of what you can do. Red. I want to turn off that divider line.
There it is.
I might add one more thing to say like rating share. Let's call it.
Oh, like the text label.
Yeah, just so we know what's happening.
And then that number is very specific. Still doesn't mean much to me. Like that show was rated 0.65. I can't grasp what that means.
Yeah, I don't know what rating versus share is, but I think they use it in TV shows. And it's like, I don't know, a more like a better view of what people are rating it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe if it was on from 8 to 9 on Wednesday nights, what other shows were on from 8 to 9, and what was the share of the viewers?
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, so like the share of the viewers, but what about the rating? Like what those people rated the show?
Rating per share. Yeah, that's where I get lost too, I think.
What's the range for just rating itself? Is it like on a scale of 0 to, I thought I saw 14 or something in there a couple times. Is it a 0 to 20 scale or something? That's how I rate everything. This is an 18 out of 20. It's not as easy as like 4 out of 5 stars.
Oh, it's universe estimate divided by coverage. Is anyone like a TV show expert? If someone does rating, let us know. This is blowing our minds. So to wrap this up, are you guys thinking about, we'll just clean this up and maybe make this pretty?
How can we get, since we've already played the theme song once, I want to get the Friends logo somewhere in here, and maybe we use, I think we did it last time, where we just wrapped with like a sheet menu. But I just have the save, open image in a new, I'm going to save it off and send it over to you. Wherever that's saved. Ooh, it's actually a very high quality logo. Here, I'll throw it in Slack for you. I don't know if that's helpful or not. Or I'll just give you the, oh, it's an SVG. That might be challenging to use. Oh no, I gave you a ping, sorry.
I can just chuck it up here.
That's fine. Then we'll remember.
We'll use my favorite Kpi Designer. Where?
That one just got an update as well.
Man, all of these are getting a facelift. Might just do Friends. So the cool thing is, we just get this. Does that work? No, I don't.
Might not have enough space for it. The theme is pretty aggressive from Qlik. Or maybe it didn't come across, I'm not sure. Because where is that layer at? I don't even see it.
Yeah, it's a weird link. Let me find.
What about I dropped one in Slack. I don't know if you can grab it from there. Oh, that might work. It needs single quotes. Yeah. Voila. It's in there. There we go.
It's small, but it's there.
We got it on there. Yeah. There you go. That's 0 to a friend's rating app in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Just about.
A little bit more than 2 episodes of Friends. We'd have been watching one in the background, Cody, like episodes you haven't seen yet.
Yeah, there you go. Which is all of them.
You didn't know you could be watching Friends at work, did you? And it would still count.
It's a nice little perk. It's research.
Yeah, it's all research. That's why you wanted to work on a golf app.
Yeah, right. We'll go out and golf. It's research.
I can't wait to work on the candy app.
Uh-huh. Then we're going to have to get some candy for that one, too.
Yes.
Maybe we'll have a prize for
I hope
the
it's
audience.
candy.
For the Vizlib wrapper on it.
Definitely. We've made crazier things than candy before at Vizlib, so.
Perfect. Wasn't there an episode where someone was making their own gum? And they were like, no, I don't think that's Friends. There was definitely a TV show where someone kept making gum. And they kept trying to get people to eat their homemade gum.
Ew, that sounds gross. Awesome. Thanks for driving that one, Jane.
Yeah, no problem. We can totally make this prettier next time to show some people maybe like how to Vizlibify.
Love it.
Yeah, and maybe even we can share the QVF. We'll clean it up a bit, right, and get it all prim and proper and include the data so other people can play with it, right?
Yeah.
Very cool. Cody, you got ideas for next round?
I think so. I'm working on a few. Keep them secret for now. I don't want to spoil it.
Ooh, all right, I like it.
I think we're going to go full-on heat map, though. I think that's going to be the go-to visual for that.
All right, I like it. Cool. Anything else, Shane?
Nope, that's it for now. Thanks, guys.
Sweet. All right, nice Appy hour. We're going to have a special guest maybe for the next one, is what I heard. Or is it one after?
No, I think it's the next one, June 3rd.
June 3rd.
Sorry?
No, I was just looking. June 3rd. Got it.
I think June 3rd's next week. We'll be doing it at 9:30 US East Coast time, EST, which will be, I think, about 2:30 French time, which is where Christophe, our maybe guest presenter, will what their time zone is.
There we go. June 3rd, special guest. 9:30 a.m. Eastern.
ET. I learned that ET is like England time. ET is different than EST.
Yeah, I just shorthanded because I don't know if we're in standard time or daylight time. That's my shorthand for it. So may have been doing it wrong for so long, throwing people off, wondering like, why aren't you at my meeting? Oh, I thought you meant like really early, like 4 hours ago. Sorry, that's why I'm missing my meetings. It's a clever meeting technique. Cool. All right. Yeah, I learned some new stuff with the ridgeline. That was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Me too. It was fun playing around with that.
Nice. All right. I got to run. I'll see you guys later.
All right. Bye.
Bye all.